Hot Tag Takes on HamiltonRadio.net channel HR2. I am your host, John BRECKO. The man who hasn't put his hair away to my right and almost broke the mic is PJ MORIN. How you doing?
I'm doing swiggity-bo biggity, baby. How you doing?
I just want to let you know that Ruben normally signals me, like he'll point his finger to let us know we started the show.
He did. We just wouldn't.
I couldn't see a thing because of your locks. I couldn't see a thing because of this man.
I have no fish on me. I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean, no fish?
Locks.
It's right on top of your head. I'm looking at it right now.
Listen, I would never put fresh or bad fish on my head,
Bro,
Joe.
your head is looking like some ginger sushi right now.
And your shirt's looking like it belongs. It belongs on your bed.
It belongs on a Pride Month poster.
I was gonna no. I was going there, but I was going more creative. I was gonna say that shirt looks like you lay it out on the night of May 31st, just because you're so excited for tomorrow, and you've been waiting to wear this shirt all year.
Like I've been waiting for it, right?
You've been waiting for it.
I love that.
Yeah.
But anyways, bro, I am so excited to have this guest on. I've been looking forward to this show for a few weeks now, ever since it got set up.
Hell yeah, I've been hype.
Yeah, man, I know. But anyways, everybody, the man that we are about to interview has had a lifelong journey as a singer-songwriter as well as an actor that started in elementary school, went throughout high school and beyond. He recorded his first EP without a record label on his own budget. He was so driven to make his dreams reality that his nickname in high school was Mr. Hollywood.
That's a sick name.
Right? Our guest auditioned for a music video and was introduced to a talent agent who would go on to sign him for 8 years by Johnny Alonzo of One Tree Hill and Dawson's Creek.
Yo.
He is a SAG-AFTRA member, and some of the films on his acting resume include Fate of the Furious. For those who don't know, that's Fast and Furious 8 if you live under a rock.
Yo.
Pitch Perfect 3.
Yo.
Creed 2.
Nice.
As well as TV shows such as Vampire Diaries, NYPD Blue, and more. On the music side, he was discovered during a talent show at Packard Music Hall in Warren, Ohio that had 25,000 people in attendance. He went on to work with Rufus Black, who has worked with Biggie Smalls, Salt and Pepper, Lil Bow Wow, and many more. Since then, he has gone on to release many singles, including Love Under Pressure, Precious Love, Party Life, Idolize Me, and others, including 2 songs, I don't want to give them away just yet, that we'll talk about today. And in one of them, we'll get to hear a verse with Lil Wayne on the track. There's more, but if I list everything, he won't get to talk tonight. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for 4-time Grammy nominee, Lucky Harmon! God, I should be an announcer. How you doing, man? How you living?
I'm doing pretty good, hanging in there, taking each day at a time,
Did I leave anything out? Did I leave anything in the intro out?
I got a lot of stuff.
My brother, you got quite the lengthy resume. You live a fun life, bro.
See, man,
I've been doing this time,
I tried to condense it as much as I could, man.
The thing was that you just left out a little bit about, more like where I was with the music career as far as with the singles that you mentioned, like who I worked with and the labels and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you forgot about that, John.
Yeah, no. I mean, if he wants to bring it up at any point during the show, we could definitely bring it up. We could definitely talk about it.
Absolutely.
But
we can do that later on. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but I do have a quote from you from this online article from Heart of Hollywood magazine. You said, I quote, "I learned that it takes a lot of time and dedication being in the music industry. It takes money to make money. You have to invest in yourself, and it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be." I think asking this would help anyone trying to make it in the music industry, and it may even help somebody trying to make it somewhere else. So I wanted to ask this first. In your opinion, what's the first thing somebody trying to make it in the music industry should invest in?
Their craft.
Okay. So, like, give me an example. So, like, you invested in an EP.
Vocal lessons, dance lessons, their music, writing songs, hiring producers, hiring a band if they're, using a live band to perform. I mean, a solid, you know, you got to have a solid package, you know, going forward with it. You just can't, you know, expect to just jump right into it. I mean, it's step after step after step, and it's still step after step after step. Even if you're climbing, you're either climbing or you're down. You're up, you're down. You're like a roller coaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, for sure. So
I love that quote and I love that answer, man. I mean, listen, I started comedy when I was 18. When I was young, I mean, I'm still a youngin', but I'm 21. I've been at it for 4 years now. And that quote, and that answer, heavily resonates with me. At least even with the comedy aspect. Never stop chasing. Always keep working.
Yep.
So,
hard work. Exactly. 100%. You know, the other quote is, hard work beats talent when talent don't want to work.
That's right.
Damn right.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
But so what you're saying is for somebody, it might be different. So somebody might need to invest in the dance lessons. Another person might need to, you know, invest in a producer. It's all about, you know, putting your chips in the right place, basically.
And if they're singing and rapping, they damn sure got to take voice lessons. They absolutely, because it's all about breath control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 100%. Yo, you ever like sing a song and you feel like you have like the notes there, like even if you're just kind of doing karaoke in your car, but like you can't get the breath for that. Like, have you ever experienced that?
John, I do not eat as many family-sized chicken nugget meals at Wendy's as you do, so I do it just fine. I love you so much.
Listen, man. I'm so fat. When I see somebody with a widow's peak haircut, I think of the McDonald's symbol.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, you got no hair.
I'm still loving it, though.
Yes, you are. You would, yo. If someone handed you a head of hair and said it was McDonald's brand, you'd eat that shit.
Yo, I might
dip it in some honey mustard.
trying to get me 1/4 pound McHairy bastard right here.
Yep.
In this drive-through.
You are not a McHairy bastard. You have the smooth body. You have a smooth body of an infant. This man works at a pool.
I'm a swim instructor.
He's a swim instructor. By the way, he's probably the funnest swim instructor ever. He's a damn good personal trainer too. Actually, yo, I'll plug it. You know what? Fuck it. This dude is a personal trainer and runs classes.
I'm just gonna curtsy now.
And I took one of them last week. He was like, "Come on," and I was like, "All right, you're my boy. I got you." And I like working out. Fire actually worked me to the bone. My core like hurt for like 4 days, but like in a good way. Thank you.
I would hope.
No, it was a great workout. Thank you.
I would hope you're a little bit sore. That means it's working.
I got the sick chest pump from the workout I did with John.
That's right. He got to the chopper after.
No.
He ran away and got to the chopper.
Nah, get to the chopper.
Nine.
Have you ever seen that one video online of Arnold Schwarzenegger? He's talking about protein shakes, and it's one of my favorite clips online. He's like, put in a little bit of banana, put in a little bit of protein, the whey protein powder, and then at the end he's like, and last but not least, a little schnapps, and then he just pours like 3 shots worth of vodka in there, and then, so to get it to the bloodstream quicker. He's
Good man.
Yo. Also, have you guys seen pictures of Arnold's other kid, the one he had with the lady that he cheated on his wife with?
The maid?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that.
Dude, no, that kid has like the same muscle tone as Arnold did when he was a young kid. We have a young Arnold on our hands, guys.
Do we?
We do.
Do you have like a pet horse or something yet?
Sorry?
Doesn't Arnold have like a pet horse or some shit? I thought I seen something on his IG.
I think he does. He's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I wouldn't be surprised if the man had pet horses.
Yo,
yeah.
I went to a party somewhere with my friend Justin.
Okay.
And like it was at a big house. There was a lot of backyard over there.
Okay.
You could tell it was kind of like a farm area. Yo, when I was about like 6 beers deep in there, like
they thought you were one of the cows?
Well, no, we're like hanging out by like, you know, like the fenced in like area for the farm. One of the horses came up and sniffed my neck. I was like, oh, I almost punched a horse that night, bro.
Yo, dude, that happened to me one time, except it wasn't in someone's backyard. It was in Atlantic City, and it wasn't a horse.
You got
it was
sniffed by a horse in Atlantic City?
And it wasn't a horse. It was a just freshly divorced 55-year-old woman with a very self-made haircut and glitter all over her, and then she bit my neck.
Sounds like a fun time.
Listen, she walked up to me. She was like, "Ooh, you are just what I need," and then, like she went in for it.
Oh
I'm so uncomfortable just thinking about that.
You're right.
Like she
it
really
happened
tried
to
to
me.
eat you like a snack.
Dude, that woman.
I was at this party in Long Island, at a Ohika Castle a couple months back, and a 55-year-old, 60-year-old woman groped me and tried to take my wallet and was feeling my coat. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm minding my business. You're being real creepy right now. And I told the security, you need to get her away. Like, she's trying to take my wallet and she's grabbing my ass, groping me. I don't know who this woman is. Never met her in my life.
She tried to look in the back pocket for the wallet first. I think that's what happened.
That's what I call a character building moment. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to forget that.
You think he's got a couple of coins hidden in the Coke? Let's try to pour it out.
It was weird. And she was like, I was just trying to fix your jacket. No, you weren't trying to fix my jacket. You were being weird, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, no. That's one of those things that's going to stay in your brain. Kind of like when a girl puts a finger in your butt, and then you're like, you may not marry her, but you'll never forget her. You know what I mean?
like, how do you fix my jacket while you touch my ass? So
exactly.
Right.
Man.
And she was just being creepy, like trying to get pictures with me and shit.
Right.
And I'm like, security, get her the hell out of here, please.
My man out here straight.
He had to tell her, drunk go, homie, or.
My man had a DJ Khaled theme night, suffering from success for real.
Yeah, when he
it was
said,
very odd. It was very odd. Let's put it that way.
When he said he was out here grinding, Lucky Harmon agrees.
Yeah, no. Listen, older ladies, and you said Long Island.
Yeah, Long Island.
I just want. I want to make sure it wasn't Staten Island, because Staten Island's a whole other story. But Long Island, listen, there's some beautiful 58-year-old Italian women that just got divorced, and that husband was the only guy they ever dated. So now they're 14 again. Okay, hold on.
I feel
now
like
they're
you're
18
speaking
again.
From experience.
I was saying, because that's the saying. Hold on. But no. But now
rewind. Repeat again.
This guy.
Well, no.
You've been to too many frat
because
parties,
people
PJ.
say that high school sweethearts, they start dating when they're 14 and then they get divorced when they're in their 50s.
No,
and
that makes sense.
Then they have the mentality of a 14-year-old again because they never dated.
Glad you clarified.
Yes. Either way.
Right.
Those old Italian ladies in Long Island, God bless them. God bless them. God.
Yeah, but that's not my age range. I'm a young buck, so.
Good. How old are you?
That's fair.
Old enough.
Totally fair.
Shame.
No, because you look like a young
Si,
buck such
senor.
as myself, and it's always nice to see someone else also around my age just doing their thing and doing it well.
I think you by yourself right now, bro.
Okay, if this man is over 35 years old, I'll kill myself live. That's what I'm willing to put on this. I'd put $100 on it, but I don't have $100.
I'm not gonna make you reveal that, but you look down as almost if to say you better get the noose.
Yo.
He's close. He's very close.
What? Okay. Shut the fuck up. I would have pinned. I mean, to be fair, you got sunglasses on, but what you facing? What?
Sunglasses off.
Okay, you went from 24 to about 28, but it's still where you're at.
Right, I'm in my prime.
You're in your
That's
prime.
all that matters.
God bless America.
That's all that
You're
matters.
doing the thing.
That's right. So, you grew up in several different places. DMV,
all over, man, from everywhere to everywhere.
DMV, which for those who don't know, is another name for DC, as well as on the West Coast. Did growing up in different places have anything to do with you wanting to travel on the road and pursue music?
And Georgia. I grew up in Georgia, too, as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, all over.
If you want to talk about Georgia, we can. You were ready to bring that up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Georgia has a lot to do with my success.
Okay.
Majority of my success came from Georgia.
Okay. So, what exactly happened in Georgia to cause that?
Well, I was living in Georgia for a certain amount of time, many, many years. And while I was in Georgia, I was actually working on Furious 7. I wasn't even really working on the music at this point because a music manager passed away at the time.
Yeah.
So I was kind of focusing on the acting, if you will. and I was working in Furious 7, and while I was at the hotel where I was staying, because I stayed real close to set, I was only 5 minutes away from set, so there was no point of going back to my house. My house was 45 minutes away from where I was staying at the hotel. So it's like, am I going to work 16 hours on a movie set and then drive another hour after I just worked 16? No, I'd probably crash and die, to be honest, because I was tired.
That's right.
So I stayed at a hotel, and while I was staying at this hotel, I had a brief encounter with a music exec. They had like an open bar at this hotel, and this music exec, I didn't know it was a music exec at first. I was just kind of really focusing on the acting at this point, and I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen with the music. So this exec was like, hey, he's like, what do you do? I see you work long hours. You come here late nights. You leave early mornings. I was like, I'm in the entertainment business. I'm a musician, and I'm an actor as well. And he's like, that's pretty cool. He's like, actually, I'm a music executive. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
he's
man.
Like, and then we had a brief encounter, and I was talking about the music I've done, and he made me sing in this hotel lobby in front of everybody.
Oh, man, he set you up.
Me, man. Like, I didn't expect this. This is nuts.
I wasn't ready for this. What do you mean?
Yeah, I wasn't even ready. But the point is, you got to be ready sometimes. So this happened, and when this happened, he's like, I want to introduce you to a music producer, and the guy's name was Eric Barham, 88 Fingers. That's the producer who produced Love Under Pressure. He produced Party Life. He produced a lot of my newer records, right?
Gotta shout out 88 Fingers.
Yeah, and so he introduced me to 88 Fingers, and 88 Fingers was like, he was like a wizard of music because he worked with so many different legends. Yeah. From the West Coast to the East Coast, to Atlanta, to LA. And when I connected with him, he was like, what kind of music you doing? I was like, I do pop music, top 40, dance music with a little hip hop. He's like, oh, that's cool. So I played him a couple tracks. But first, before I went to his suite or whatever, the guy gave me a business card, and I Googled him. I'm like, dude, I need to walk through that door now. Like, I need to go to the suite now because this is the time. Right. I'm saying, what's the worst that can happen, For sure. So I took a chance, and I walked through the door, and he signed me to a management contract. Nice. Him in 88, Rob Medley in 88 signed me to a management contract. And I was signed under that management contract. I can't remember how long I was signed, but that management contract led me to get records. So I went to New Jersey, worked on a record in the studio where I'm at now. I'm actually in New Jersey now.
Oh,
what up?
Where in New Jersey?
That's what's up.
Where are you at in New Jersey, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm not going to say it on air. I'll
That's totally facts, but I'll leak our shit. We're in Trenton.
This guy.
I'm closer to Delaware.
Totally
That's
facts.
Fine. So I went up to Clifton. You know what I'm saying? And I work in Clifton, right?
Where you at in Clifton?
And I got the A&R gave me a record. I went to Clifton. I wrote a record, and my uncle helped me write on the record. And then I took the track back to the A&R, and the A&R was like, yo, this is a smash. So I got another beat, went in the studio in Atlanta, worked with 88. We produced Party Life. And then from Party Life, there was a record label in the studio, and he signed me to a record deal for 7 years. Now, that record that I did in New Jersey, Idolized Me, charted top 40 on Billboard. It was number 36. I was on Billboard for 9 weeks on top 40. I was number 36. It was crazy. I was underneath Drake, then Justin Bieber, and then Katy Perry. Well, then Katy Perry me and her were fighting spots for a while.
Yeah, wow.
Damn, I'm like, I'm on the chart with Katy Perry, and I'm fighting spots with her. This is crazy. And then Drake was like, it was just so many different
man, that is crazy.
Superstars on the charts. And I wrote the record, and I came back, and the A&R was like, man, you on Billboard now. This is huge, And then with the label, I was signed to a label. We did the video for Party Life, and Party Life hit number 28. And then the other records that we really didn't push the other records that we did, other than the other two you know about. But we didn't push the other records too much. It was mainly the Party Life record and the Idolize Me record were the two biggest hits under the label that I had. I mean, I had other hits, but the label didn't really push, needless to say, because it just how do I put this? I'm not under the label no more.
That's okay.
So I'm independent. I have my own label. You know, I got management and stuff like that. But it's more like I'm rebranding per se.
Right.
But now it's everything that I did was mainstream. But now I'm still doing it. You know what I mean? But it's like when I was under the label, it was more about the money, the machine. They had the money, the machine to back everything you do. You know what I mean? That's what a label does. They invest in the artist and they recoup the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on my aspect, the label that I was with screwed me over. But that I'm just gonna leave it there.
That's okay.
I'm gonna let it go. Now, so back to that with Atlanta. So that was good to me. That really like skyrocketed my music career. Atlanta did, and then you know the acting, man. I worked in so many movies. I worked in Furious 7. I was in the opening scene of the movie with Jason Statham. I did stunts. I did stunt work with him.
Dude,
and
that's sick.
Dude, it was sick, man. It was so sick because, like, you know, I submitted to be on the movie as the driver, and I mean, I drove some cars in here and there, because this is crazy. I can't believe I'm gonna say this on air, but screw it. I used to street race when I was younger.
Ooh.
You know,
I mean, that's cool, man.
I used to be really good at it. So good that I lost my license.
That's my man. Yo, you didn't tell me you were getting someone this cool on.
You gotta lose it at least. You gotta lose it at least once in your life. I've been there, but
it was lit. You know, I did the street racing. Nobody got hurt. I had fun doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but it got me in the movies. It got me into the Fast and Furious movies. Hang on one second. Hang on.
Let him finish.
That's totally fair.
Hey, man, but I got to tell you, man, that is probably the coolest way somebody could get into a movie and get an opportunity like that.
I mean, listen, experience is the most experience is the best teacher.
That's right.
You know what I'm spraying?
So that was part of it, how I got into movies. But Johnny Alonzo, like you said from the beginning, I was in a music video and he got me. You know, he seen my acting skills, and by the grace of God, by the talent that he's seen that I had, he, gave me contact for a talent agent, and I signed with her by audition. But it wasn't just an audition. Had to do a full show performance, had to do a cold read, I had to do a monologue, I had to do all these skits. Like, it was like a 2.5, 3-hour audition to get with this agent. Wow. And then she was like, well, I'll let you know something in 30 days if you made it. But if you don't hear from me, that means I didn't sign you. So I'm looking at my phone. I'm checking my email. It's like 31 days. And I'm like, man, what's going on? The next morning, I got the phone call, and I'm signing paperwork. I'm like, all right, let's go. Because, it's like I was in suspense. Because,
man, she kept you waiting.
Because I stepped into a different realm that I've never been in, which is the acting business. I was always doing music. You know what I mean? So it was like, I'm going to step into this realm. I mean, I did drama in high school and a little bit in middle school, but I didn't take this shit seriously like I do music. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So that was cool. So that really helped it out. But, Atlanta is like the Hollywood of the South. Like, it is the Hollywood of the South when I say that. There was so many opportunities there for me. And there still is. But I'm union, as he said. And it's a right-to-work state, so it's kind of competitive and tough for me to work there unless I'm getting principal and stunt work, because basically it's a right-to-work state, which means, like, if you're union, certain projects don't have to pay you your union rate. They can pay you non-union, which is way, way less than a union actor would make.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like you got to pick and choose your jobs, whereas here up in New Jersey, you got New York City, and you got New Jersey, and you got Philly. It's not right to work. You know what I mean? It's union.
Right.
Fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's union and non-union, which I wish Atlanta would be like that, because it would be the biggest market in the U.S. I'm telling you.
Probably anywhere.
Of anywhere. And I'm going to tell you why. There's a tax incentive. There's a 35% tax incentive on movies. There's filming locations. There's movie studios. Every corner, there's movie studios.
Yeah.
Pine Studios is one of the biggest studios besides they have in L.A. They did fucking Spider-Man there. They filmed, like, Pitch Perfect 3 and all these other major movies were filmed in Atlanta, right? So Atlanta, for me, was a huge, huge breakthrough for my career. And I I mean, I still go there every now and then and work there. But now I'm just kind of, I don't know how the acting business has been lately because, you know, you got all this new technology with the AI and all this shit. So it's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah,
man, for
dude,
sure.
AI is a terrifying thing for music industry, for film industry, for comedy.
AI is crazy.
Dude, AI is terrifying for a lot of entertainment industries because a lot of people are getting sucked into that brain rot shit that AI can pump out super easily.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Nah,
and I'm hoping that they change it because, you know, with the movie business, I mean, I haven't worked in a movie or a TV show. Well, I did a game show last year in Atlanta. You know, who the bleep was that? Excuse me. And that was hosted by Jeff Dye. He's a celebrity host. He's a comedian. He's funny as hell. Yeah. I was on that. It was about 40 minutes. And basically they had like different screens, and each screen would have like a celebrity on it, and they would scramble the screen and you'd have to pick out the celebrity, which one it was. So that was cool. You know, you win a little bit of money on it, but it wasn't like actual acting. You know what I mean? It was more reality TV.
Yeah.
And, you're like, you don't have like many clues other than you get to see the screen scramble. You know what I mean? And they'll say, well, hey, this person is in, they'll say, well, hey, this person was in such and such movie, whatever. And then they'll scramble the screen. So that was cool. But I mean, I haven't been on a film in almost 3 years, 2-3 years, because, you know, you had the union strike and then this AI shit came in play, and it was just like, whoa, what happened?
For sure.
You know?
Man.
So that's, I mean, acting is really, and like you mentioned, The Walking Dead and stuff like that. And I did the Vampire Diaries. That was cool. I did a lot of stunt work in these TV shows, bro. Like what was it? The Walking Dead. We shot that down in Richmond, and we shot some of that in Georgia as well. And what is it? Sonoya, Georgia, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah. So I mean, acting's been pretty good. It's just I wish it would pick back up, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, definitely talk about some of the stunts that, you know, you've done, because you mentioned, you know, driving cars on the set of Fast and Furious, and you mentioned doing stunt work with Jason Tatum. So that's got me curious. Talk a little. Jason Statham. That's what I meant.
Statham.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Jason Statham. Yeah.
I kind of combined the two. I apologize.
Jason Statham.
Talked on MacGyver, the TV series MacGyver. We did like a full sweep of the fucking embassy. Pretty badass.
Oh wow.
We actually went through the embassy with like AK-47s with blanks, and we went through the embassy with fucking AKs with blanks, like just taking out the embassy, busting through walls.
Yeah, buddy.
We had to, you know, move through explosions and shit, but that was pretty wild because I've never did anything like that. And then one of the guys that was on the set got hurt because the barrel of the gun. He was like so into it, like he cracked the barrel, like split his head wide open because he hit the guy's barrel of the gun. So yeah, that was intense. It was really intense though what we had to do because
sounds it.
I remember what episode, but we're like ambushing this embassy. It was wild, man. Like it was it was cool as shit, but it was wild at the same time. It was so surreal. You know what I mean? Because of the intensity and the adrenaline you could feel when you're running through this embassy and you're like busting down walls and you got explosions and you're dodging. They got pyrotechnics, but they also got like some kind of similar explosions in the ground. And the stunt coordinators, they please just don't walk on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like sheesh.
Try to go around them if you can. Don't walk on them.
Don't walk through the explosions, everybody.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't like an explosion that's going to like completely, you know what I mean? But it was pyrotechnics, but it still could, it was projectiles. It could hurt somebody.
It could still hurt somebody, yeah.
But I don't think it could like blow them up, but it could kick their ass
not.
A little bit. And then some of the guys had to wear squib packs. So you put this squib pack on, and it blows up on you. Blows up on you, like, and just fucking wild, man. Wild stuff, dude.
That sounds awesome.
Just sounds like you're getting hit with an airbag.
That sounds like so much fun.
It was pretty intense. It was pretty. It definitely stunt work's intense, but it's also dangerous too because people get hurt bad. You know what I mean? If stunt goes wrong, or because see, I'm not the one that's going to jump out of a fucking 40-foot building and land on a pad. I'm good.
No, I got too much weight to be falling 40 feet. I'm
If
good.
you fell 40 feet, the hole
Like,
would probably
Tom
lead to
Cruise
China.
does all his stunts. All
Right.
his stunts.
Who does?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is a wild guy.
Jason, he's the same way. He does a lot of his stunts, but sometimes he has, stunt doubles sometimes, but he's pretty extreme because he's a diver. That son of a bitch dives,
sense.
He dived out of there was I can't remember, was it Expendables 2 or 3? I think it was 2. The brakes gave out on the truck and they were supposed to stop. Well, the truck ran off the bridge. Well, luckily he knew how to dive or he would have died in real life.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. Thank
Yeah,
God.
Badass. That dude is a badass for real.
That's awesome.
Nah, that's cool, man. 100%.
Because stunts go wrong all the time, and it's I don't do stunts hardly anymore like I used to.
Yeah.
I just think, the money's good, but you're taking a risk. You know what I mean? Because shit goes wrong all the time.
Well, yeah, you're breaking down your body over time.
Right. So I did some stuff like that. And on The Walking Dead, I did some stuff where I had to stunt double Walter, one of the actors on that. And that was wild because we had to do a scene and a girl had to put a gun to my head and kill me off. So this is me checking the gun like 20 times. And the director's like, "Are you ready?" I'm like, "Just making sure."
I hope so.
They had a police officer on set. He checked the gun, make sure that, there's no projectiles in there. I'm like, "Yeah, take out the magazine, show me it again, unload the gun, make sure, and I unloaded the gun, because, it's going right to my head."
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
What I'm saying, and I'm not saying anything against females, but, shit could go wrong. You know what I mean?
It can go wrong with anybody.
Yeah.
But especially hoes, though.
I mean, if a girl had to use the gun, you might have a problem, you see?
No. You got to get a woman that was born in the south part of America in gun country.
You got to get a woman from Atlanta.
Because them Louisiana girls, they know how to handle themselves around a shotgun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I need to give me one of them country girls. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Got to get you a country girl. If a woman was going to shoot me in the head, I'd want it to be a country girl because at least I know it's going to be a quick death. But like, if you get a woman from or even a dude from Idaho and their soft Idaho hands, dude, he'll shoot me 3 times, get me in the back of the skull, the front of the forehead, and the nose, and I'll be bleeding out, totally survivable. Just fucking kill me, you fucking potato eating dipshit. Idahoans take the potato hype away from the Irish people, and that's fucked up. Potatoes are our culture, goddammit, not Idahoans.
One stunt I did, I was a Gestapo agent on a hitman team, and it was me and 3 other agents, and we had to mob this guy up. And we were throwing people over the bed, and then we busted a lamp, and someone busted their arm. This shit was crazy because we were mobbing this guy up. He was a bad guy. But we're the Gestapo agents, and we're pistol whipping him, and it was, things that were not supposed to happen happened.
Yeah,
That's
man.
why I'm like, man, these stunts, they say you got to be careful, and you have a stunt coordinator, but shit goes wrong.
Listen,
The other stunt I did was on House of Cards on season 2. I had a principal role,
right?
And I said "fuck you" to the guy, and I spit blood, and I got slammed against a block wall. But I actually got hurt on this job. I don't want to talk too much about it, but, let's just say, so my scene, I was in a jumpsuit. I was a prisoner. So I had to go get, all my suit changed and everything like that and get ready for makeup and hair. Well, then I got on the set and they switched my fucking correctional guard with a real correctional guard. I had a fake correctional guard. They switched it with a real one. The guy treated me like a real prisoner.
Yeah,
Listen,
man.
sometimes you gotta add some realism, add a little bit of a fucking switcheroo, get a little mobbed up.
I tell you, dude, he slammed me against a real fucking block wall. It didn't feel too good on my jaw.
That's wild.
Dude, and I'm because I didn't have any time to prepare. He put me he had one arm here. He pinned my arm back, and I only had one arm here, and he pinned me, so I really couldn't move. to put my arm, like I would put my arm up to break the fall, but it was just too late, man. He slammed me against the block wall.
Listen, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. If you think about it now, did that or did that not sway you to not go to prison?
I mean, did it also make it look real?
It made it look real, but I got fucking pulled up pretty good.
Yeah.
Because
It's like whether it's worth it or not, right?
Because now it's like,
My jaw fractured, bro.
Listen, next time you're gonna try to double park to go pick up your Dunkin' Donuts, you're gonna fucking think twice.
You gotta listen to Tony fucking Soprano over here.
Gotta listen. We're in fucking Jersey. We gotta talk about fucking Tony fucking Soprano.
Everybody's
We're talking
in
about
fucking
fucking
Jersey.
Clifton. I fucking run Clifton. God damn it.
Wise guy, you know.
Fucking
So-
wise guys.
Wow, it was really wild to do the scene because, I mean, yeah, it made me thought about, not going to prison, of course, but it was more so like I didn't expect the guy to be there. This correct. My friend was being, not a little bit more gentle. This guy was manhandling me like a fucking prisoner.
I'm
Pardon my
sure.
And I was ready. I was ready to beat his ass.
Oh, I can
I was
imagine.
ready to beat his ass. I told him, meet me out in the parking lot. You won't do that no more.
Right. Get that on film.
Dude, I was pissed, and I called my agent. My agent's like, if you feel unsafe, just leave the set. I said, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm a professional. I shot for 8 hours with a fractured jaw.
Yeah.
Man up.
Good man. For
Tough
sure.
man.
Honestly, when I think of stunt work, I always think of everybody trying to feel the hole in Jackie Chan's head. You ever seen any of the YouTube videos, PJ, where Jackie Chan is talking about the hole in his head after all the stunt work he's done, and he has people feel his head?
no, but that sounds very Jackie Chan.
Yeah, but their eyes just get wide. He just goes like, I have a hole in my head, and he just puts your finger there.
Dude, I feel like I have a hole in my head right now. It's allergy season.
That guy has been through so much as, with stunts, broken legs, broken arms and shit. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I'm good. I mean, stunts are cool and all, but they're dangerous. At the end of the day, they're dangerous.
100%.
Yo, what's your favorite stunt that you've done? Your favorite one all time?
The Fast and Furious 7.
Okay,
Dope.
got it. I do have to
Get
ask
my
this.
ass kicked by Jason Statham and shot up in the movie.
Yeah, man, I like that.
Dope.
But I do want to, get to
Yeah.
a little bit about your singles, and we're actually going to talk about the team that you worked with on your most recent one a little bit. So now we kind of get to talk about, some of the team members that you worked with. So obviously, since you've been on your acting and music journey for most of your life, you've gotten to learn from many different people. Just to mention a few, there's Maya Marie Langston, who you worked with back in July on your most recently released single, if I remember correctly. Maya Marie Langston is well known for her work with Britney Spears, including contributions to her album Circus and Femme Fatale, which are released in 2008, 2011, as well as her vocal performances along Britney Spears and Britney Jean in 2013. There's also the producers that worked with you on the very same track, including Andros Rodriguez and Brenny Steele, who have worked with, I have them in a list because I like to pretend that I'm a professional, even though that's a damn lie. Pharrell, Christina Aguilera, Shakira, Justin Bieber, Jason Derulo, David Guetta, and I'm sure there's others. So your music journey, again, started at a young age, probably with a lot of teachers and peers of yours, and now you're either working with celebrities or you're working with people who have worked with them. What are some of the things you learned when you were young working with teachers and peers of yours compared to some of the things that you might have learned from Andros Rodriguez, Maya Marie Langston, or even Lil Wayne?
Hold on, before you answer that question, I want to make fun of John and make a Catholic reference. Yo, John, you naming all those people and naming how they were all connected. That was straight out of the beginning of Matthew, bruh. that was straight out the beginning of the Bible. Giuseppe was the father of David, and David was the father of Segern, and Segern was the father of Seth.
I tried
and
to paint
Seth
a
was the
picture.
father of David, and he was just,
Listen, I tried to create a fucking picture for everybody that's watching
guy
on the
gets
fucking
it.
screen. I mean, we both get
Benny
it.
Steele was the other guy's name. Benny Steele.
That's right.
Yeah, Benny Steele. But I mean, at my young age, I worked a lot by myself.
Okay.
Until I actually, collaborated with producers. And then when I proved my worth and I got with the other producers,
Okay.
I gained a lot of knowledge. But
Okay.
I've always had a good musical ear when I'm making a song and in the studio. Like, I've co-produced most of my songs, and I've wrote about 90% of my songs, even though there's other people attached as writers.
Yeah.
I still can't with the concept and the hooks and the bridges.
Right.
Like, I have that in my brain that I'm a songwriter. You know what I mean? So, I've also learned, like, I could be in the studio working with a producer or engineer, let's say a producer, and I'm like, hey, I hear something in my head. Let's put a beat together, something like this. And I'll be like, I want you to play that on the keyboard. Or I actually go to the keyboard and play the note, and they'll take it from there. You know what I mean? And then when I'm in the studio and I'm inspired on, a certain beat moves me, I'll go with a mood. For instance, like if I'm going through a good time in life, or a relationship in life, or a struggle in life, or something like that. My first EP was a lot of heartbreak, per se. A lot of heartbreak. And good records are about, love and heartbreak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah. And everybody goes through it. So I write a lot of records, and I sing a lot of records that are, relatable to anybody, per se, in the world. Music is a universal language, and that's how I speak to souls, with music. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like if people can relate, and I write a song and they listen to it and it changes them, or if it helps them going through a hard time or something, then I know I did my job. You know what I mean? Because I'm here to inspire other people to be successful with my success, and to keep doing it to build my legacy. You know what I mean?
Right.
I write a lot of positive, upbeat records. I mean, I know there's a lot of horrible, horrible shit going on in the world, but I try to be the positive image of the business.
I love that.
I like that a lot. No, I like the sound of your dedication and your love for the craft. It's very reminiscent of myself and a few close friends of mine in comedy. Just working hard, and whatever comes to you. How, like, the vibe. Like, listen,
Trying to be a force for good.
The jokes I write depend on the day. If I'm feeling like shit, I'm gonna write a joke about this asshole that cut me off on 18 South earlier today. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're a Jersey man. Fuck 18.
God damn right.
But I go to Rutgers, pal. I'm on that road all the time.
Fuck 9, fuck 1, even fuck 206 every now and then.
Tunnels. I hate tunnels going into New York. I hate fucking Lincoln Tunnel with a passion.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes I have to be in New York for a show or an appearance, and I'll be stuck in that tunnel for an hour.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, son of a bitch, maybe I should have left 3 hours early.
We know about that.
Yeah, we have another show up in at Broadway Comedy, not Broadway Comedy Club, at Governor's Comedy Club in Long Island. And so we've made that drive quite a few times, having to leave 3, 4, 5 hours early.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, but hey, sometimes it's better. It's better driving and flying sometimes, because you got to go through TSA. Then you got to wait. Oh, well, we got a delay. Oh, yeah. Well, guess what? We got another delay. Oh, well, the plane needs gas. Well, what's up? Are we leaving, or what the fuck? I've been sitting here for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Are we coming? We going? We staying? What's going on?
Yeah. So sometimes you got to take the train up to New York, drive up to New York. You know what I mean? Either or.
I'm listen. NJ Transit can suck a dick, but
oh yes, it can.
But I'm a train man and a path man to the end of the year, to the end of time and back.
I don't mind those.
That is the best way to get to the city. Best way to get to the city.
The path, 100%.
Either the Amtrak, or you're just taking the standard regular train, going to the tunnel, the whole nine. Like you go up, you either go through Newark. You go Secaucus, New York Penn, done.
Yep.
Or path from Jersey City.
Yeah, man. I know you're happy you don't have to take the train here anymore.
Oh, I'm so glad I have a car, and I'm a little more of a grown-up than I was a year ago.
Yeah, man. Are you happy you don't have to hide in? You don't have to hide in the bathroom because you didn't buy a ticket anymore?
Yo, dude, there was this one time. What's it called? Everyone's hopped a train ticket before. especially in New Jersey. But I had the money to buy a ticket, but my phone, honest to God, was actually dead. Or no, I didn't have the money to buy a ticket. He was trying to send me money to buy a ticket through PayPal because this is my boy right here. Because the conductor was giving me shit. He was like, "Yo, if you don't get off at the next stop, I'm calling the police." And I was like, "All right, I'll get off, whatever."
Yeah.
You know, I don't want him getting
I was
arrested.
like, bro, I'm going to interview Tommy Chong, bro. This is my first celebrity interview. I was 19 at the time. I was like, cut me a break. And he was like, no, fuck you, get off. I was like, all right, whatever. We pull up to the next stop. This asshole had called the cops to the next stop. He said, get off at the next stop or I'm going to call the cops. And I said, but why? And he said, fucking do it. And I said, all right, fine. And then I went to go get off. This
Cursing
lovely
people.
Good Samaritan,
This man
one
just
guy,
took his glasses off.
this one guy, this lovely Good Samaritan, he saw that this conductor was being an asshole. He whipped out his wallet. He had 3 fucking tickets in there. And he said, where you going? I said, I'm going to Trenton. I'm next stop, bro. We were at, no, I was stopping at Hamilton. The cops were at Princeton. We were at Princeton at this time. This man said, I heard you're going to interview Tommy Chong. Have a good time. And he handed me a ticket. I walked outside and I gave that ticket to the conductor. And I said, fuck you. And then the cops were on my side. The cops were like, you wasted our fucking time over one fucking ticket. We have other shit to do, asshole. And then the conductor was a silent little piece of shit for the rest of that ride. Fuck that conductor and fuck the person who hired him and fuck NJ Transit.
Fire that motherfucker.
I thought he was just gonna say fuck the police. I was like, yo, the police.
No,
fucked you, bro.
the police were good in that situation. The police were with me. They were like, fuck you, you asshole conductor, power trip dickhead.
No
Fuck
doubt.
that guy.
Oh man.
Wow.
I think this is a good time to segue into Haunted. So. But no,
I had to get that out of my system.
Haunted is his new single, by the way. So what I found interesting about it is that Mirrors by Justin Timberlake was the inspiration for the song. Obviously, I want you to talk to us and anybody listening about what the song is about. But what I really want to know is... Ah, man, I worded this completely wrong. Yeah, but no, definitely talk to us about the song, why JT was the inspiration for that. And, I mean, just give us a little glimpse about it before we play it on here.
I mean, well, I grew up listening to pop and hip-hop, and JT, Justin Timberlake, was one of my biggest inspirations besides Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And, you know, I listened to a lot of his music and his sound, and it helped me adapt into a pop artist, his style of music. And with the song Haunted, I listened to a lot of his music and stuff. And he writes a lot of songs on relationships. He writes a lot of songs on love. He writes a lot of songs on, exes and past and future and everything like that.
Yeah.
So when I was talking to Mia Marie, we were talking about the song, and she was like, well, what direction do you want to go? And I was like, well, I want to go to a direction of like something Justin Timberlake level to where people can relate, but also kind of the same genre of music per se, right?
Yeah.
So the song, Haunted, if you think about it, it's about that ex.
Yeah.
That's like haunting you and you're trying to move on in your life.
Yeah, man.
I've been there. I've been there twice.
She's right there on your shoulder. She's like the ghost, and you're trying to move on with a new girl, and she just won't leave.
Yeah.
That's a Halloween song right there. That's some scary shit.
You're hitting me right in the core. You're tickling my heartstrings. I feel you very deeply on this subject, sir. Fuck those two.
It's definitely that vibe. You know what I mean? And when I linked up with Andres Rodriguez, he produced Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
So I was like, well, shit, I need to have people that worked with Justin Timberlake. I need to have people that work with Britney Spears, because these people and these talented producers, engineers, and songwriters, I need them to develop that sound. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes
100%.
perfect sense.
I mean, I heard it in my head, but I couldn't develop it on my own. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
me and Marie co-wrote. I wrote, she wrote. Andreas recorded me, and he produced it, and Benny Steele mixed it. And when Benny Steele mixed it, I was like, bro, I want a tight mix, but I want the vibe of JT on this shit. And he's like, I got you. I'm like, okay, cool.
Great minds, bro. You got to surround yourself with cool people, especially if you've seen their work and you know, oh shit, this person's reliable and good. Shit.
And expensive. People are expensive, but the thing is a lot of artists don't want to put that money out.
Right.
Fair.
Great record is a lot. It's a good amount of money. Okay. It's $2,000 to $50,000 for a record. I'm talking a great record, not just talking any record. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
With top tier people. That's what I'm saying. The difference is if you get top tier people, you're either going to win a Grammy or get nominated, or you're not going to get it at all.
Right.
I believe in quality over quantity.
For sure.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? I want to have the best quality, the best producers, the best engineers I can have.
Yeah. That's what matters.
And
100%.
figure out the costs. I don't even think about the cost. I just make it happen.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Art has no price tag on it.
I really
even though it does.
Have a passion and a drive like no other. I mean, I'm working 24/7 doing this, and I mentor some people as well. And that's challenging too, because like everybody wants a shortcut. I'm not giving there's no shortcut to success.
Never.
There's no.
Nope.
You won't find it. You might take longer that way.
20 years into the game to get a Grammy nomination. 20 years into the game.
Yeah, man. You might take longer looking for the shortcut.
Right.
Although I was just about to ask Ruben if he was sleeping, but so I do want to play his song when you get back. Haunted. When you get back, it should be right in the email I sent you. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you, John.
Playing some of his music.
You unprofessional piece of shit.
That's why I sent it, man.
You did not tell the producer.
I definitely did. I definitely sent it.
John. Damn.
Oh, excuse me. I thought he would be looking at his email.
Them nuggets is getting to your brain stem, pal.
It's in the Iron Films one, just so you know.
It's all that soybean oil and sunflower lecithin in your system.
Maybe. I got a lot of that flowing through me, as you could tell. I need a lot to keep me going, man.
That record is also, it's a very emotional, dreamy, romantic, and sad record all in one. Like it has that vibe of like, it can be, sad or it can be romantic.
Yeah.
But it's not like the record like, oh, I'm gonna hurt somebody record. It's more like, damn man, she won't leave me alone. Like, or they won't leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that type of record.
Like they left me alone, but they still won't leave me alone.
Like they're haunting me.
Like
Yeah.
I just want you to go away, but you're not even
Go the
here.
hell away and let me move on with my life.
Over here screaming at a cloud, telling people to get off my lawn.
Yeah, bitch, stop making TikToks about me. It's over. You know what I mean? Yo, dude, true story.
He's got some things that he still needs to get out. I don't.
Listen. I'm over it. I just think it's a very interesting tale to tell. My most recent ex ended like a year ago or something like that.
She still makes those?
No, because she started dating one of the dudes I used to be friends with. It's very complicated, but they're both moronic and they're perfect for each other. But she
Golf clap.
Thank you. In the 3 weeks after we broke up, sorry, she went to the psych ward. After those 2 weeks after the breakup, then the 3 weeks after that, she made. I want you to guess how many TikToks she made about me in that.
Tell him this story while I direct Ruben to his own email.
Okay, I want you to guess how many TikToks she made about me in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks.
Made about you in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Let's say like 25, maybe 20.
Close. 30. 30. And one of them was full on false claims. This bitch said, when all he did was give you constant UTIs. Bitch, She didn't wash her pussy. That was the problem. She didn't want. It's self-cleaning. Yeah, the inside of the pussy self-cleaning. With the outside, you don't gotta get like a bar of Dove and shove it in there. You don't gotta do all that. You just let the water run. Play with it with your fingers. Let the lips loose.
Oh, God help me.
Let the Homer Simpson drink some Duff. You know what I'm saying? And she wouldn't do that. And so, technically, I did give her the UTI, but she was giving them to me first, and I was simply Minecraft achievement return to sendering that shit and giving it back to her. It was not my fault.
Oh, Lord.
I take pride in my clean penis.
Oh, Lord.
And she did not take pride in her penis, is all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? She did not take pride in her penis at all. And, sometimes I'll be on Instagram and I'll see that dude I used to be friends with who's now dating her. I'll see him post something with her, and I'm like, oh, they look so cute. He not getting good pussy, though. Oh, that was perfect. I ended the story in John's back.
You tested out X material. Have you ever told this on stage?
No, never once. I should. That's funny. By the way,
I heard none of it.
100% true story. 100%. There was not a single comedy fluff in there. That was 100% unadulterated, organic, farm-raised story.
I only heard the part about her lips.
Oh, God damn.
You don't want me to retell that part?
I don't want to rehear that part.
Listen, she caught me off of
I didn't want to hear it in the first place.
She caught me off of my first breakup. I was a weak man, and
I was vulnerable.
I was vulnerable, and I said, sure, I'll give this a try. And I learned a lesson. But that's what you're supposed to do when you're 19 years old and 20 years old. You learn lessons.
Listen, I have emotions. I see a fucking therapist, and I'm fucking vulnerable. Trying to paint a fucking picture for you about where my mental state was on the show when I fucking panicked.
My fucking therapist and listen, sometimes I'm talking to my fucking therapist and I'm like, listen, she's a lovely young Italian girl. Sometimes I tell her that my mother would have loved it if she and I got together.
Oh, boy.
Oh, fucking Melfi's tits, all I'm saying. She got some rockin' bazoingas underneath that blouse.
She's got me between a fucking rock and a hard place, I tell you.
Right now, Zeus. Now.
Listen to your dad.
Anyway, Ruben.
That's my dog.
I-
Little pincher. Doberman pincher.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, what's his name? Zeus?
Yeah, Zeus.
Yo.
I like that.
Trying to get into my dresser and shit over there. And
My man's snooping around.
He's
trying
looking
to
for
get phone
stuff.
on like he's going on a hot date or something.
Yeah,
Yo.
right. He's got to pick his outfit.
Yo, spray some of that Versace Eros flame on him.
Oh, my God.
them dog bitches will love that shit. Ooh-wee.
Anyways, Ruben, you done sleeping in there? We ready to go?
John, this is your fault. Stop blaming Ruben.
You said we're good? No?
We're not even ready yet.
He's making this take long on purpose.
No, he's not. You're just a fucking idiot.
I showed
We're
him
going
the
to have to
email.
edit some of these clips, I'm telling you.
Ruben, you got this. I believe in you.
My fan base is like from like 7 to 10 to like 40.
Oh, really? My bad for all the bad words and all the vagina talking.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
This is for all the 40-year-olds.
Youngins, if you're watching, I hope you learned something tonight. I hope you learned. If it smell, you gotta tell. That's all I'm trying to say. You got healthy communication.
What he's
If
trying
it smell, you gotta tell, kids.
What he's trying to say, this is why you have a bedtime. Just the first one. Just Haunted. Yeah. This is
Okay.
Haunted right here by Lucky Harmon, only on HamiltonRadio.net. Check it out.
HamiltonRadio.net.
Can't delete the past, no erasing that. It just is what it is. But when I close my eyes, it's like you come alive. You're still up in my head. Been a while since you came around. If that's true, then tell me how. You're here, baby, standing with me. I lost it, I guess I'm haunted. Am I crazy? Swear I'm hearing you talking. I think I'm haunted. Your ghost is haunting me. It's haunting me. All of our memories. Our memories. Nowhere to be found. 6 feet underground. You left without a trace. Now you follow me everywhere, everything. It's reflecting your face. Been a while since you came around. If that's true, then tell me how. You're here, baby, standing with me. I lost it, I guess I'm haunted. Am I crazy? Swear I'm hearing you talking. I think I'm haunted. Your ghost is haunting me. It's haunting me. All of our memories. Our memories. I can't get away from you. You follow me like sun and moon. I thought you left, but now you moved on with me, and I'm so confused. In my mind, I wish you leave, but damn, you get the best of me. Those same red lips and same brown eyes. Guess I brought you back to life. You're here, baby, standing with me. I lost it, I guess I'm haunted. Am I crazy? Swear I'm hearing you talking. I think I'm haunted. Your ghost is haunting me. It's haunting me. All of our memories. Our memories.
Yeah, buddy. I'm like hearing an echo of the song, and it's kind of great. But
That was baller.
anyways, that was Haunted by Lucky Harmon right here on HamiltonRadio.net, channel HR2. If you haven't already and you're watching, like, comment, share, subscribe. Yo, we passed 4,200 subscribers the other day, bro.
That's beautiful. Hold on, I do want to make one comment about the song. I cannot wait to totally go the total speed limit, totally, in the left lane on the Garden State Parkway. Again, totally going the speed limit to that song with the windows down. Again, totally going the speed limit. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Speed limit.
Wait, are you not supposed to say wink?
Another 40.
Does it defeat the person? Does it defeat the purpose if you say wink? I'm gonna be speeding. I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm gonna be speeding with that song on. Yo, you know what's great to speed to? The Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack.
Dude. Hell yeah.
That I found a CD of it at my grandma's house like a year ago, and I've been blasting that shit in my Honda. No, I don't have a Honda. I have a Ford. I'm a fucking idiot.
It's okay. Although the song was giving Ruben Lady Gaga vibes, apparently. That was what he said. I guess maybe it made him think about a bad romance. I don't know.
Yo,
Fits with the song, actually.
I was talking about bad pussy, and Ruben started talking about his ex-lady. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
man just
yo, our producers started projecting onto your craft, bro. That's fucked up.
All because he's mad he couldn't find an email.
Yo, my man, how do you gmail.com? That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
That's why I try to tell him all the time. I believe in him, man. I believe in him and his shiny bald head.
Yo, our producer has a bald head, has a bald front head, but he has a ponytail. I always like to say that he got that Bezos in the front, party in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Bezos in the front, Hendrix in the back.
You got a Native American haircut. You know what I'm saying? But I like it. It works. It works for you.
You look like a beautiful Jimi Hendrix if he was still alive.
Was Jimi Hendrix
this
brown?
is what he would have looked like if he made it.
Jimi Hendrix is brown. I don't know that. I'll be so honest. Jimi Hendrix is like one of the only rock names that I've heard so many times, but I've never like actually listened to him.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yo, I always pictured a white guy. I always pictured a nerdy white guy whenever someone brought up Jimi Hendrix. I thought it was some dude who'd be like, "Oh, hello there. I'm here to play you a little tune on my
big nerd glasses.
Yeah, I'm here to play you a little tune on my guitar." Like that's what I always. Wait, home was he at least British?
Oh my no.
He wasn't even British. I'm fucking quitting.
Oh boy.
This is what happens when you do a show with a 21-year-old. Oh man.
This is what happens when you do a show with them. This is what happens as a 21-year-old when you're friends with a man-child. All you learn about is swimming and how to save money at Wendy's.
Your microphone's glitching.
It's glitching.
Yeah.
I was getting a little passionate there.
I thought he was bringing out his Peter Griffin impression.
Holy crap, you want me to whip out the Peter Griffin?
Just maybe whip it out.
You really want me to whip out the Peter Griffin,
Holy
Joe?
crap.
Joe. Hey,
No.
hey.
Hey.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No. Stop it. All right, but I do want to make sure that we play Haunted because
That's Jimi Hendrix.
we were in this conversation.
He don't look
for
British.
A while. And we were in this conversation for a while, and I've really, really enjoyed it. So I got to make sure that we do get to the next song. Obviously, it's the one you did with Lil Wayne. It's called Wild Card. You did send that over, but I do have one question before that. I want to talk about your experience collaborating with Farrah Franklin. For those who don't know, that's a former member of Destiny's Child. And the reason why I wanted to ask about it was because it came first. What was that experience like, and did it help you working with Lil Wayne to collaborate the song you did with him?
Farrah Franklin is a legend. It was very fun working with her. Very talented. When we worked together, I was under the label, so we had to do scheduling certain times and stuff like that. But it was fun working with her, and we even got in the music video together. So that was pretty dope.
Man.
Awesome.
No, that is cool.
We just never pushed the record, so
Okay.
the record could be a smash still. So.
Because I noticed it. I didn't get a chance to check it out, but I was like, oh, wow, that's Destiny's Child right there.
Yeah, Farrah Franklin. The song's called "Build Me Up." It was dope working with her, and we still have that relationship as artists. Working together, maybe in the future on something, maybe do a show or something. Yeah, it was cool working with her. It was definitely. Trying to think. We worked together in Atlanta, of course. We recorded in Tree Sound Studios. And we shot the video somewhere in Atlanta. I can't remember where at in Atlanta we shot the video, but the video was cool because I had to walk out like singing in this rain. Like they made this fake rain come over top me, and I was soaked, and I was walking through this rain singing the verse about rain in the verse. It was crazy. I was soaked, and it was like 30 degrees, 40 degrees outside. Some crazy shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's rough. That feels like me when I walk out of work in the winter.
Yeah.
I'll just get the top of my hair just start freezing up.
Now back to the new song "Wild Card" with Lil Wayne. I mean, he's the GOAT. I grew up listening to a lot of hip hop. Lil Wayne was one of my influences a lot. Him, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, and Eminem.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I grew up listening to a lot of hip hop, and we were going through a pandemic, and everything was shut down, and acting, there was no music, nothing was happening. So I said, man, I need to come up, make a new song. So I was talking to this producer, and this producer started chatting, and he's like, yeah, I see, you've hit Billboard and blah, blah, blah. You get Grammy nominees, you worked with so-and-so, but more so it was about my talent alone that got the feature, but it also cost money. But the thing is everybody's at a pandemic. No one's doing music. No one's doing shows. So I'm in New Jersey. Lil Wayne's in LA. He's here doing his. I'm doing mine here. So it wasn't like we were actually in the studio together like I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
But the thing is the scheduling was so hard. I'm emailing people, emailing producers, management team, getting paperwork. So the song took about a good year and a half from start to finish to actually release.
Damn.
Yeah.
Paperwork, cutting the song, mixing the song. I had a producer in LA make the beat. He sent me the beat here in Jersey. I'm in the studio, I'm working on the song, sent it back. Nah, we got to change this, that, So it was a lot of going back and forth until I actually put the song out. But when I put the song out, I'm actually doing a re-release on the song. So the song's not really currently out right now because I'm trying to get a music video done with Lil Wayne. I shot all my footage with me and the models last year here in Jersey. I shot it at a studio up here.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to get his footage to put in the video, and then I'm going to do a re-release on the song.
Yeah. I did see there was like a GTA type of like video on like your music.
Yeah, GTA video, but I'm talking about an actual video.
Yeah. I mean, like the GTA idea looked cool. I definitely would love to see like a video though, like, like casino type of thing. Cause that's like the vibe like I was getting from that, like a pool party, like casino type of deal.
And that's what I did. I shot all the casino footage with me and the models. Now I just got to get Wayne's footage and put it together and then release the song and release the video. So that's what I'm in the process of trying to find investors for that now to get the video done. So if you guys know investors, holla at your boy Lucky. I got proposals.
Yeah, man. 100%.
And if it's a sponsor, they can be in the video. If it's an investor, they can be in the video, whatever. I'm putting people on,
Might as well.
Good things, man. So so the song from start to finish, that's how long it took, about a year and a half to bring out, which is the longest it's ever took me to do a song.
Yeah.
But I did it during COVID, so that's what made it really challenging.
Yeah. No, I can imagine.
You know what I mean? Because nothing was. I mean, everybody's in their house all huddled up and shit. Me, I'm in the studio making a record. Like, screw COVID.
Yeah, I had to work at Amazon at the time. I was going full force.
Damn.
I was right there with you.
I thought you were gonna say you were going full something else.
That's okay. Yo, Ruben, is the song ready?
This song was record of the year for considered for a Grammy last year.
Yeah, buddy.
And it also charted on iTunes Top 100. It was number 13 in the world.
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
And it would have hit Billboard if I had the video finished and out. It would have hit Billboard because
That's okay.
the record's so strong. But I think it's gonna do some damage once I get the video done.
Oh yeah.
And get everything in place and do the re-release because people don't expect it. So I'm gonna hit them when they least expect it. You know what I mean?
100%.
That's dope.
Anyways, we're about to play a future Billboard song right here on Hamilton Radio. This is Wild Card with Lucky Harmon and Lil Wayne right here on Hamilton Radio.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Lucky. Wild card. Yeah. Oh my, you wild card. You and I light up the dark. Oh my, you wild heart. Don't know how the night would end. Yeah. Oh my, you wild card. You and I light up the dark. Oh my, you wild heart. Don't know how the night would end. But I'm here for you. Whatever you wanna do, cause I'm here for you. Yeah. You're my wild card. Here for you. Whatever you wanna do, cause I'm here for you. Yeah, you're my wild card.
I'm out wildin', baby, pray for him. Don't cry for him, wait for him. Keep the lights on. I'm out wildin', baby, pray for him. Don't cry for him, wait for him. Keep the lights on. Have them clothes off, bitch, it's been a long day. Tomorrow morning, back at it, bitch, first thing. Have them clothes off, bitch, it's been a long day. Tomorrow morning, back at it, bitch, first thing. Give me 100 bricks and I'm out of here. Word to Holly Grove, I'ma get them out of here. Give me 100 bricks and I'm out of here. Word to Holly Grove.
You my wild card. Oh my, you wild card. You and I light up the dark. Oh my, you wild heart. Don't know how the night would end. Yeah. Oh my, you wild card. You and I light up the dark. hard. Don't know how the night would end, but I'm here for you, here for you. Whatever you wanna do, cause I'm here for you, here for you. Yeah, you're my wild card. Here for you, here for you. Whatever you wanna do, cause I'm here for you, here for you. Yeah, you're my wild card. Never had to doubt you. You were all I need. I'll hold you down long as you always keep it wild for me. But I'm here for you, here for you. Whatever you wanna do, cause I'm here for you, here for you. Yeah, you're my wild card. Oh my, you a wild card. You and I light up the dark. Oh my, you a wild heart. Don't know how the night would end. Yeah. Oh my, you a wild card. You and I light up the dark. Oh my, you a wild heart. Don't know how the night would end. Don't know how the night would end. Wild card.
Oh man, I'm surprised it took him that long, to be honest with you.
I got a little turn up.
Just a tad.
I got a little turn up.
We got a wild card right here on Hamilton Radio.
Damn right we do. I am unstoppable.
Anyways, everybody, that was Wild Card with Lucky Harmon and Lil Wayne right here on HamiltonRadio.net, channel HR2. We did take a little while to get into the songs, but I really enjoyed the conversation. It was
This
so
was a
good
lovely
tonight, man.
time. No, thank you so much for coming on, man. This has been a lovely time.
Dude,
Yeah,
I am
it's
so
been-
glad
it's been
you were
a vibe,
able to
man.
make it.
Appreciate
I did
that.
not know you were in Jersey, by the way, so that was pretty cool to find out. But
Yeah.
no, I
Right?
enjoyed the conversation.
Yo, next time you're in the area,
music.
pull up to the studio. We got
More
more
than
mics over there, more mics over there. You're more than welcome back anytime, brother. Hit us up when you're in the area.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'll do,
I would,
yeah.
I
I'll
would
hit
love
you
to
up,
have
yeah,
you
and I'll
on.
come through in
Again,
person,
really,
in
really enjoyed
person.
having you on. I hope you enjoyed it yourself. You know, until we got this.
Wait, hold on a
But-
second. Lucky, are you muted on your end, or Ruben, or do you have him muted?
I'm not muted.
Because his mouth is moving, but I hear nothing.
I don't know if he hears us either.
No, he can for sure hear us.
I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, yeah, we got
okay.
you.
Now we
we
got
got you. Bet.
You were
Yeah,
talking like a
so-
mime for a second there.
That was a really good
no.
impression of a mime, dude. That was
So
really
when
good.
I- when I
Honestly,
do
you
shows
should try to
up
break
there,
into the
when I do
miming
shows up in
industry.
New York, and then when I'm close to the area, if I do a show, maybe we can plug a show or something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so
Yeah,
down.
man. For sure.
Yeah, dude.
No, but dude, thank you again for coming on. Really, really appreciate it. Would love to have you back on sometime.
100%.
No doubt. Absolutely.
And hold on, before we oh yeah, everyone plug the Instagrams. Lucky, what is your Instagram?
You can follow me on Instagram at The Real Lucky Harmon. TikTok at The Real Lucky Harmon. YouTube Lucky Harmon. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube and follow me on Spotify, Lucky Harmon.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
beautiful.
Go ahead.
I'm on Instagram at the PJ Morin. Everything is the PJ Morin. YouTube is PJ Morin, and for people watching, if you are in Jersey, in the New Brunswick area, definitely follow me because I have comedy shows coming up in New Brunswick sometime soon. Dates TBD, but gonna be a fun time. Come on out, roll out. It's gonna be fun.
Everybody follow me at Legit Johnny Sharp on Instagram and subscribe to Hot Tag Takes with Johnny Sharp and Friends, where this show is on that channel. Again, we got over 4,200 subscribers. Let's keep it going to 5 and eventually 10. Thank you, Ruben, as always, for helping to produce the show. This has been Lucky Harmon on Hamilton Radio with John BRECKO, with PJ Morin. We'll be back next Tuesday. We out here.
Appreciate you guys. Peace out.
Woo!
Drop in the comments.
Yes,
Of
sir.
course, brother. Thank you so much for coming on. This has been a lovely
Yeah,
time.
thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys.
Of course, brother.
We'll go off in a second.
Oh yeah, yeah.